Hello, welcome back to Slice and Dice. I played a full night last night of Complex Hard with 5% generated heroes. It's fun, but it definitely feels a lot more random than I want. So I'm going to take a break. We're going to do a regular hard run today, but down the line I can see myself doing some more Complex Hard. Maybe I'll do like an alternating thing on YouTube. I don't know. I'll see how you guys felt about Complex Hard. For today, we're just going to play a regular hard though. That's my feeling. Also, hang on, my headphones are turned up. That's correct. Alright, today I'm going to play Add Wisp. I think. Although, yeah, I'm going to play Add Wisp today. 2 out of 3? I don't actually know what this means. I'm guessing that a rarity of 1 means it's a common curse, so maybe 2 out of 3 means that that curse is 66% as likely to show up? I don't know. What I do know is Alloy is getting triple shot here and toasted. Might be able to actually kill the boar. The boar having that one hard to kill HP, that one tough HP is really, well, tough. I can kill the boar and save Alloy though. Very cool. Not too bad. Feeling good. I've been having a lot of fun lately playing this game. Today should be no different. I hope, anyway. I'd be surprised. I mean, so far so good for me anyway with old slicey dicey. That is lethal. I don't know why I thought I didn't have lethal there. Scrapper Druid. Alright, so I played a little bit of Scrapper recently. I actually think this character is good. I was wrong. I think Scrapper is good. Is Scrapper better than Druid? That's hard to say. However, I've played a lot of Druid, so I'm going to play Scrapper today. I had my opinion change because, I don't know, a lot of people have told me they think Scrapper is a top tier hero, and I routinely said, I don't know, I don't really see it, but I'll give it a try here, and yeah, he's actually really good. I was wrong. That's all there is to it, because it's very easy to, and we should go kill Rat first. The Bloodlust side is what's good. It's really easy to get a lot of value out of the Bloodlust side. That's what I didn't understand. The Steel side is whatever. It's good when it's good. Sometimes it's fine. Sometimes it's bad. The 2 X's are whatever. I was just a big hater of the Bloodlust side. I did not realize that it was actually the best side. But like when I thought about it a little more, I realized that this side is good when there are 2 damaged enemies, and that's not a tall order to get to 2 damaged enemies. I had a tier 0 be actually like negative. It was a detriment. But I think Basilisk Scale is really hard to make even slightly playable. And infused herbs cost 2. Although, you know, the problem is you have to roll it. Yeah, Friendship Bracelet's good. I don't know. That's a bit of a risk, but I also feel like both of those items are zeros, so you're not really risking much. What's hitting Splint? The Knoll? Yeah, the other thing about Scrapper, by the way, is 8 HP is really good. That's not a big shock, though, I don't imagine. This heals you for 2. It's good because the Knoll is exerting itself. Yeah, look at that. We burst, kill the Wisp. Pretty good, I think. Hang on. I think my music got turned up. I'm gonna turn it down a touch or something. I don't know. Something feels weird. Oh, that's why it feels weird. Because I turned my headphones up when I was watching a YouTuber. Last night, sometimes when I'm going to bed, I gotta turn stuff up. Some stuff's too quiet for me. It's a balancing act. I'm gonna just use both of the heal sides out of Splint, I guess. And we'll see what we see here. That's fine, student. I don't blame you. I should swing first. There we go. Oh, he's actually fleeing. Thanks, Friendship Bracelet. Statue or Evoker? What a choice. Passing on Druid is a shame because Druid Evoker is excellent. The goofy choice here is to take statue. My streak like? Streak 01? I'm gonna play statue. It's questionable, I would say, but I would like to just give you the 5, 10, 20, 40 is my health right now. We're at 40, right? 3, and then 8 is 11, 31, 36, 40. Yeah, so we're at 40. So if we're 5 times their HP, which means if the collective HP of the enemies is at 8, they will flee. Obviously, it's going to dip a little bit as time goes on, and having statue be a dead character is suspicious, I would say. I am down to clown nonetheless. We're always just one good hit away from it being great. Although we are in a fight or in a run where we have to think entirely about our early game power level, and this is probably bad. It's mostly bad because of the 6 damage just going through to Splint here. Is this not a heavy? I thought that was a heavy. I think that the correct play here is unfortunately... Maybe if I hit bandage. Hold on. There you go. That's the correct play. You gotta use bandage. I need to kill that wisp. I can't let skeletons start spawning. Yeah, Alpha's gonna make some wolves. There's nothing you can do about that. The poison is our big play. That's our winner. Oh yeah, bandage. Does something there. I'm gonna try to get the wolf killed here. Alright. We're just gonna let the Alpha start burning down. The problem is that Splint is not... Like, this is not a value character. This is absolutely not a value character. This is a win the fight fast character, and when we stop being able to do that, it gets a little bit questionable. I'm gonna actually roll for reuse here, because reuse will put me far ahead. I should look for dodge, actually. Yeah, I fucked up. I should look for dodge there. That's okay. We kill a wolf. We're slow but steady here. We're gonna get a good 2-cost item, and then statue's gonna carry me. That's the play. Normally I wouldn't play like this, of course, but I think it's fun to do a little bit of something here. Give the friendship bracelet statue run a try, because while it does sound bad, I've never actually done it. I haven't tried, so how do you know? It's also, I would probably be a little more cautious if it wasn't Alpha, but I am a little bit just disrespecting Alpha here. He'll leave on the following turn unless he summons a wolf. Part of what I'm doing here is disrespecting the boss. I will admit. 1 damage, I might have lethal. This is potentially 2. And since I'm just going for HP to get him to flee, it's close. I don't think it'll flee. It'll flee in like 2 damage, so we live. I absolutely disrespected, and I got away with it. But hey, now we pick up. Well, so Liquor is good. It's undeniably good, and if I were playing Druid, Evoker, Liquor right now, I would say we're in a hardcore winning position. But I'm playing Scrapper Statue because I'm a gamer. So I'm gonna skip Liquor and I'm gonna take a random. Flickering Blade, hey, you know what? It's something. It's a step in the right direction. You know, just hit. I'm gonna look for the Bloodlust for Scrapper, because Bloodlust here is the winner for sure. Ooh, that's a great turn. We want to hit the Slimer, because then we can reuse this Bloodlust for 4. We get 3 out of this one, which I would like to use. I actually think I should kill the snake over the wisp. We reuse the base one, kill the Slimer, 2 damage to the wisp. I think they'll run. Yeah. Cool. Trapper Herbalist. I think that it's really hard to say no to Herbalist. Trapper is very good. This is one of the best picks I think you could be seeing in a level 2 shop. And I'm going to go Herbalist. I actually think Herbalist is a little better. The regen side and the ability to do 1 to targets is very helpful. Mana. I mean, if Statue just never misses, that's pretty sweet. Gotta say. So, we're gonna play Slice. And that'll give me both quartz. No, it'll give me 1 quartz. I'll kill the Wisp then. Because I think if I Vine the quartz, it'll run, right? Because 8 is the baseline, and then every 5 damage I take lowers the flee threshold by 1. So we can do rough math on it. 3 random tier 0 items. No, I'll take Abacus, but thanks for the offer. Sure. I think that we can actually get away with this one. Dude, Statue has actually not missed yet. That's crazy. That's outlandish. I'm gonna look for 2 damage. Dodge is also nice and safe. And then 4 damage through steel. If I could do... I think I have lethal. No, not quite. I can set him to 1, and then I need 3 damage on the following turn. But what if I went with a mana gain play? First burst puts me to 6. I'm 1 off of killing the Soodle to have the bandits run. Okay, so in this case what you should do is you should not fixate on the Soodle. Make sure you're taking the time to analyze the entire turn. Don't just fixate. Because what we can do with this is we can kill the Wisp. And that makes the topmost bandit flee. And because we held the dodge, I don't have to worry about it. You see, I am glad that I finally gave Scrapper a try. Also, this is unprecedented. Statue, you should miss. I'm glad I gave Scrapper a try because I've been very pleasantly surprised with this character so far. The growth there. Let me do 1, 2, 3 hits to kill the Soodle. We just gotta work the bandit over. One, 2. What about like, okay, here, Vine. And then this, right? Yeah, there you go. I knew there was a way. I found it. Gambler Seer. I started digging the hole, and brother, I am just continuing to dig. Let's play Seer. I don't think it's Gambler here, although there was a world where I just had to pick Gambler and, well, gamble in this fight. But I think with Seer giving me the big boost of mana plus some Bloodlust, alright, that's fine, Statue. I think we can commit some crimes here. Like, 1... I can pick 1 and kill. Gaitha is the least threatening I've ever seen her because we have Statue to just sit here and tank. So, we're going to pick and kill Magrat, I think. Or should I kill the Wisp? I should kill the Wisp. Because I can kill the Wisp and cast Foretell. That seems a little better, doesn't it? Gaitha is just... she is not having a good time here. She's giving it her all. Bloodlust is still what I'm hunting for. Good, good, good. Yeah, this side is way better than I gave it credit for. I really thought it was bad originally when I saw it. I was very wrong. Especially with this statue on the flickering blade. This is a very surreal mid-game. I ain't never seen anything like this before. She might run. Yeah. Natural. This is for blue only, and syringe. Natural for seer is actually kind of... Oops, I alt-tabbed. My fault. Game doesn't lock your cursor. Natural for seer is kind of wicked. Pretty sweet, huh? Seer just became a little bit cracked. 3 mana is still very good. I'm hunting for Bloodlust. I think fire back at the sniper and I got you with the burst. I can actually shoot. Ah, that's okay. It's gonna happen, Scrapper. This is also now ranged. I'm gonna save the lost here by... I'd have to burst anyway, so we may as well... That's not the bones. Burst the bones to kill the sniper. And then end turn. It's all good. We get it, the bones gets replaced, but the sniper's dead, and that's what really matters here. 2 mana, but I have to do something to stop you from dying. 2 mana. I have to... I need to roll better than this, I think. I'm gonna look for the 3 mana single use. Yeah, good. Good dodge. I think putting up a regen is always worth it. Okay. Steel is 1 damage. This is like... Scrapper's in a bit of a drought right now. He does feel a little feast or famine. Now, it is my fault because I did not pick a gray that can help his steel side at all. So, I don't have a whole lot of room to complain. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I should just kill this bones. That makes sense. And again, as the fight goes longer and longer, even if they keep summoning the bones, eventually I'm going to hit my Bloodlust side. And when you hit the Bloodlust side, this fight's going to swing quite heavily in your favor. I assume. I need to kill the top 2 enemies here. So this kills the bones, but I should roll for something better. Bloodlust, finally. Okay, lock it because it's safe. That's okay, statue. I don't blame you. That kills our wisp, and then we can... I can burst a lost. Okay, we should be out of it. It was tough, but it was only tough because we went through a bit of a drought there for Scrapper where he couldn't hit. He has begun his return to form, and now all should be well. Don't have lost swing on the imp. Or do. Give him a vine first. And I have to kill this bones, and then the last one should... Alright, all good. All good, all good. This fight looks scary. Dabbler or Rogue as our last pickup? I think Dabbler. Little bit of steel, little bit of mana, doesn't hurt too much, little healing even. Nice little support for the rest of the team. Add a claw egg for a tier 0? Absolutely not. Imagine adding a claw egg to this fight for a tier 0. That shit's gonna hatch. I don't want to play growth here, of course. Good. So, this fight's gonna go for a while, I imagine. The double weaken on the Dabbler is fine. Pain for Seer kind of sucks. Looking at the options, I'm feeling like I should burst that and then just kill the grave. This seems the most correct to me. I never hit an item for statue, which is a shame. Yeah, stopping the flow of bones early seems like the play to me. If that was just out, I may as well. Never pass. The triple quartz is where I feel like this can get away from us a little bit. I need to kill this one. And I can. We don't have any deaths, but we do have a single use coming through. It doesn't matter that much. That's a high roll. Double weakening on the statue is good. It's a bit of dice rolling every turn I take because the courts, if they target statue, I am 100% fine. It's just a real shame that I can't force them to do that. We just start foretelling. If I also ever find myself in a position where I get to start building mana, I'm probably going to win. It's just a hard ask. Because sometimes I'm rolling not very well. But we're out. Good job, everybody. Stack of mana or eye patch? So, conventional wisdom here says eye patch. Eye patch has good long-term benefits. It lets us play roulette, things like that. Stack of mana is a short-term play where I'm picking it to put it on statue, and then eventually I just have to get rid of it. I think I would pick eye patch here. I've been in this exact choice before, actually, haven't I? Stack of mana versus eye patch. I'm still gonna go eye patch. I think it's right, because there's two very good high rolls for it. For now, it does nothing, and that's okay. Later down the line, though, you never know. This fight is also bad. The mid-game here until I get my first tier 3 is going to be very scary, because the fights are getting harder, but we're not getting stronger. I'm gonna defend my herbalist here. Really good hit. Do I have a reroll? I do have a reroll. I don't need to defend my herbalist anymore. I can just roll aggressively. Okay, well, it's fine. So I have 5 swings here, which means I can kill... to do one more. We can kill the Slimer, and we can kill the Soodle. I think one Soodle is more important to kill than one Wisp. I believe it's more threatening to just leave a Soodle up. Actually, you know, I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong to kill the Slimer. I was following that wasted damage theory where it's a waste of 1 damage to swing with Scrapper like that. But that's okay. You can order it in a way where you don't waste damage, but it's suboptimal. Like you're ordering it so that you're vining after the Scrapper throws, and that's just making a weird play to make myself feel better, which we're not going to do. It's not always a problem if you waste a damage. It doesn't really matter. And I mean, look at this Scrapper go. He is just tearing through him now. I don't think that he's like insane, because he still has the capacity to whiff 3 times and his X's are in bad spots, but he's way better than I thought. The steel side will be good if you're playing a different setup. I'm just playing this statue game plan. Once again, I am immediately rewarded for my gamble. I think it's not really much of a gamble, because how good is... think of it like this. How good is Sack of Mana in 4 floors from now? The answer is not very. And the answer is shockingly not very good, I think. Actually, I like holding the growth here. This fight's gonna go for a while. Nice heavy, by the way. This fight's gonna go for a while, and we can double dip on growth for statue. I pray for a 5 or a 7 here. Okay. It's fine. I'm gonna double cleave. It's not the end of the world as long as I foretell. I'll be able to kill the ghosts on the next turn. The way you lose this fight is if the ghosts aren't intangible or dead turn 1. You either need to proc both intangibles or kill one of them, I feel. Also gonna get this cleave up to 4, but there's no reason to do that. We could have killed one of them as well if we were rolling for it. Wow, I actually hit again. That's gotta be lethal, right? That's just so much value. Very clean fight. I was way overkilling there. Then Chaku gives chain to cantrips. That's pretty good. Demonic Deal is also not terrible here, I think. But a lot of times it becomes too difficult to deal with. I think Nunchaku is better. Chaining cantrips is cool. We can combo this with any cantrip hero and let Roulette carry, or, you know, maybe they just chain off of themselves even. I'm gonna continue to use this cleave play. I think it's pretty decent. Although, actually, no, I shouldn't. Because there's a bandit here, I should be looking for a big hit to make the bandit run. That'll work. I think that'll work. Cleave through there. That gives me 3. Cleave through here, and that gives us 4 on Bloodlust. The Thorn hits, he runs. And we're gonna fight. Good job, everybody. Warlock. I don't give a lot of respect to Forsaken. And I wonder if I should try it here. You know, we're doing new stuff. We picked Scrapper Statue. We're gonna take Forsaken here. We're gonna give it a spin. Again, I feel like my point is staying with all of these characters that I have said I don't like, which is just that they can go through these they can go through a big period of missing. And it is something you gotta watch out for. That's why I value Roulette super highly. I think Roulette does well because, wow, that was incredible, Roulette. Roulette does well because she has a hard time not hitting. That's all. But this is a motley crew of mid-tier heroes, I feel like. Like, based on my tier list, except for Roulette, right? Like, Dabbler, Scrapper, Statue, Herbalist was really good, to be fair. And Seer for Seer. I mean, Seer is garbage, but Seer did really well here. Partially because he rolled a good item, and partially because... I don't know why, actually. I'd have to think about it a little more. Let's stop the Wisp. I don't care about the rest. Double Foretelling is the sort of setup where, because nobody's dying, I'm probably just going to win now. Yeah, I think the opinion, my feeling about Scrapper, though, really, is that if the fight goes long enough, eventually he will hit, and you can always lock things that are suboptimal if you have to. Wait, really? Wait. Really? Reduce damage taken from spells and dice by 1, but not bones? Whoa, I didn't know that. Plus 1 to all heal, self-heal sides? Hell yeah. Forsaken's gonna give me so much HP. I'm down. Forsaken's another one of those characters that, like, I understand is good. I actually just don't like this character. I understand that they're fine. I'm just not a fan. I'm gonna let Roulette roll here. Okay, we lock. And 3 healing is whatever. It's okay. Like, in that situation, it's okay if you miss because you're not losing anything. Not that big of a deal. I'm just gonna go ahead and stun the Cyclops and double Foretell. I don't care if you make a bones. Ogre's another character where you can really slow burn killing him in this fight. The damage output of an Ogre is very low. So we can just take it slow, take it easy, let the bones spawn, what do I care? I think that everything is better than this. A chain is good, a cleave is good because it boosts the bloodlust. I think everything's better. And then 5 damage, it's not bad. The worst side here being 5 damage is fine. I mean, it's absolutely fine. Could I ever do this? I'm 1 mana off. Let me see if I could kill the bones, or the Cyclops with the bones, but I don't believe I can. And then I just have to foretell. All good. We're fine. I'm never feeling like I'm in danger in this fight. There is no concern. I don't think I'm even in danger of losing a character here. I don't think it's close. I don't need the cleave anymore. 7 damage, solid. Roar. Talk to him. Even Statue just having 1 side has been good. Now, as much as I'm enjoying Scrapper, I think that I am not going to take Ace. I think I will be taking Bash here as a result. Thank you for your service, Scrapper. I'm sorry I thought you were garbage. Lead Boots, lucky. Lead Boots statue is okay. Just get an extra reroll for roulette and chill, but there's no way you take that fight. Let me give the Abacus over to Forsaken. Forsaken needs it. The it here is the +1 HP. It's a little annoying to try to kill Slate in this fight, I think. 3 mana's okay. Take the 1 poison and we'll let the Slate start burning. Bash is not... Gotta keep this in mind. Bash is no longer Scrapper. I can also eye patch Bash if I get the mirror right. Yeah. The 5 through 7 item. You know which item I'm talking about? The item that says copy all tier 5 through 7 items on other heroes. Bash can now take that item really well. So I'll get Chain and I'll get eye patch, which are both great for him here. Heal 3 to all looking a little bit juicy here. Just counteracting the flip. Does 4. 2 damage cleave is okay, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and lock the 4. Because that's a guaranteed wisp kill. Or I just kill the boss and win the fight. Sushi Cocoon. I think Cocoon is terrible. I think this is a detriment in a majority of runs. Like, most of the time I think about taking this, I think it is hurting you. So Sushi seems pretty good, because Sushi can go really well with Roulette, and then I can put Eye Patch on Bash. That seems very good, because now I lose the 7 damage side, but the 7 damage side is replaced with more chances to hit 4 damage out of the chaining cantrips. The only downside here is I'm going to accidentally sling and hit a Caw, I'm almost certain. I could just hold, I suppose. But I don't think that's right. I think you let it rock. Because 7 damage. Big thing about Bash here, 7 damage kills Caws. Copying Chain. Just do copy Cleave instead. Kinda like that more. You go like 2 damage here, 1 damage there, and then let's get the wisp on the bottom dying. Here, I'll even burst the top one. We can stop a skeleton from spawning. We're out of here. This is like, it's one of the more casual runs I feel like I've played. Maybe it's because I played a whole night of Complex Hard, and Complex Hard was just beating my ass. That game mode was so difficult. But feeling very, very lax here. Killing the zombie with this. I guess I'm bursting. And then... somewhere in here there might be a lethal. Actually, this is bad. Hold on. That's better. This Caw is not a problem. That's what I'm needing to recognize. I don't actually have to care about it. There's almost no way I don't have lethal on this turn. 4, 2... yeah, this is lethal. There you go. Poet Wizard. Interesting combo options. Wizard does have a cantrip. And he doesn't have a whole lot else to bring to the table. But he does bring the cantrip. Poet brings 2 cantrips if that's all I care about. I think I'm gonna go Poet. Turn this into 3 random tier 3 items. I don't think so. This item isn't crazy, but 3 random tier 3s. I think the devil you know is better. We'll give Poe with the friendship bracelet. You can have the flickering blade too. It's basically a cantrip. Actually, no, let's put it on the bash. There you go. Let me sit up for the remainder of this one. Yeah, look at that cantrip combo. What I should do is I should actually sit down and I should calculate for myself how many of the characters have good synergies with eye patch. Because I always want to play it, but I can never tell if it's just bias or what. But that looks pretty freaking good, doesn't it? Just a 7, it turns so many tier 3s into having 7 damage single hits, which is very strong, I think. Pretty sure this is lethal. It is. Chaos Wand or Bullseye? Engage to the middle column. I think Chaos Wand. I'm a pretty big believer in Chaos Wand, even if it's just as a 1. Although Chaos Wand's kind of underwhelming when you really think about it. And Bullseye, I think also kind of sucks. I think this is actually a reroll. I'm gonna go for a reroll. Triple Shuriken? Wow. That's insane. Being able to make this is a high roll because it now means that Roulette doesn't randomly die to Hexia, which was a bit of a problem that I would have had to have dealt with. What do I do with this? I don't even know. I guess you chain Seer's mana? Weird. That is good. I have chain on all of this, so I can basically turn Nunchaku into double whatever I want. I mean, it is. Nunchaku is top and bottom are now doubled thanks to Roulette. So I may as well look for the 6 mana out of Seer here, and these are going to be doubled as well. I'll take the max HP, take the shield to help Bash not die. Well, this is a slaughter. What did I hit here? And we gotta make sure we go through the chain correctly. I'm just gonna wipe all the fanatics out. And then Roulette will free kill Hydra for me. I can double for Talent. There's no chance this Hydra lives now. It's impossible. This fight's over. Roulette kind of popped there. But basically whatever I roll, I just hit done rolling. And that's the fight. It is Hexia, so hitting the triple shuriken was very big. Sorcerer sounds good here. Weaver's also okay, but I think Sorcerer just brings a little bit more. And we have natural for him. Now he has another way to contribute to the cantripping. This, I could potentially kill Hexia turn 1 here. With a few reroll hits, this actually just ends. I think Bash sacks himself for 14 into Hexia. Yeah, okay, we're gonna win. It's over. This actually might be enough to go forever. Oh, because there's non-chains in the chain. Oh, but no, it's always gonna chain because it's cantrip. This should probably just give me lethal. I'm pretty sure. There's nothing else to think about here. You just watch her roll and then kill imps. It'll eventually stop, I suppose. It can, anyway. You can go if you dry, but I think we got enough out of that. Could even give it back to myself, but because Bash is getting petrified, he will be our noble sacrifice. So long, my brother. Actually, if you want to do this without having a death, you can probably do it with bind. Hold on. You go bind him. Immune to damage this fight, so may as well put it on Sorcerer first, right? You go 7, 14, triple miasma, and Hexia might even just run away. Goodbye, Hexia. And there you go. New achievement, total deaths 0. It's a very interesting run to me because there was a clear cut very powerful winning path through this run where you go through the choices and you make like the opposite choice of every choice I made. Instead of Scrapper, you play Druid. Instead of Statue, you play... Who's Statue against? Herbalist, maybe? No, because I picked Statue. Statue was against... I don't remember what. But you get the idea. You go through and you just make every opposite choice. You have like Trapper, Herbalist, you have... no Scrapper, so it's hard to say who you'd get for your Yellow and your Grays, but you get the point. But this team steamrolled. It was crazy. Scrapper clutched through the mid game. Statue was in the game. The Friendship Bracelet, I think that this is inconsistent though. It's absolutely inconsistent. But Statue with Friendship Bracelet, it's okay. Statue is, at the end of the day, a big hero in the middle of the map, and sometimes enemies will waste a turn hitting them. And that's fine. But that was a fun one. Thanks for watching. What does that bring my win rate to? 15 of 22. I took a lot of losses while playing Complex Hard. That game mode is much harder. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.